Having been underestimated by their enemy and alerted to surprise attack, the Kingdom of Lawrence found victory on the field. The hardened warriors of Lawrence, trained by years of internal clan warfare, showed the Bowmans what these so-called barbarians were capable of. Fabian made his way back to his camp defeated and having taken more casualties than anticipated. At this point, he knew he could no longer afford to siege the city. Decisive action would have to be taken before the Khazarians could rally more troops. Fabian quickly sent messengers north for additional troops and help from an old friend, Senator Taves. He also began feigned negotiations with Ector to stall for time. Lucius urged Ector to take action, but Ector, believing the negotiations to be true, would not risk the lives of more men if terms could be agreed upon. The king's folly would soon be realized, as days later Senator Taves and reinforcements would arrive from the north and negotiations would abruptly end. Senator Taves had been a close advisor of Fabian in past wars. Now an elderly man, he had taken Fabian under his wing and was instrumental in securing the election to Supreme Magistrate. Now he counseled Fabian once more. Both sides needed a decisive blow and did not want to undertake a lengthy siege. They knew they must meet in the field one last time to decide the fates. The banners were raised and the men were excited into a violent fury. The day had come. The two armies arranged for battle and exchanged insults and skirmisher fire throughout the morning. On the flanks, isolated cavalry engagements and small skirmishes kicked off, but in the center, the main lines held firm. The stage was set for the final battle in the war for Swary, and the fate of the Isle would soon be decided. Battle 3, Old Feud, 6 points.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Moment in Time Miniatures. My name's Dylan.
My name is Bunty.
And today is the day, part 3 in our War for Swary campaign, the final showdown.
Yes, after that devastating defeat in the last battle, King Fabian has sent riders to the north to seek reinforcements from his High Council. And now that those reinforcements have finally arrived, he will sally forth, emboldened with his new forces, to face King Ector in open combat.
King Ector has rallied the troops and sallied forth to defend the town. Today, for such a massive battle, we are playing Old Feuds out of the Book of Battles. This grants both of our warbands a challenger. Today, the Kingdom of Lawrence will have the Traitor. He does not generate a SAGA dice. He has 5 armor in melee and shooting. He has 2 aggression and no equipment options. He has Resilience 1, and during a rest activation, when he removes a T token, he can put it on an enemy unit with an M.
And joining the forces of the Bowman Republic will be Fabian's old war buddy from his conquest abroad, Senator Taves himself. He'll be acting as the Counselor archetype for our battle today, which means he will generate 1 SAGA dice, have an armor of 3 on melee and 4 on shooting. He will have 2 aggression in combat and will be unarmed. He will also feature the Bodyguard, Resilience, and We Obey special rules.
There are also some deployment special rules, but we'll show you that when we show you deployment and the board.
Aside from that, the only special rules we need to take into account are the endgame rules. Basically, at the end of the 4th turn, the first one of us to go will roll a dice. If the result of that roll is a 1, the game ends immediately. At the end of the 5th turn, we'll roll that dice again. If the result is a 1 through a 3, the game ends. At the end of the 6th turn, the game ends no matter what.
With that, let's take a look at the armies and get the final battle going. The conclusion for the War for Swary. Today, King Ector is marching to war with 3 points of warriors, divided up into 2 units of 12. He also has 2 points of levies with hand weapons and shields, and 1 unit of levy bowmen. Along with him today is also the traitor, Lucius.
And defending the honor of the Bowman Republic, Fabian leads his forces, consisting of 3 units of warriors armed with hand weapons, 1 unit of warriors armed with javelins, 1 unit of levies armed with javelins, 1 unit of Hearthguard, and the Counselor himself, Senator Taves.
Here we are deployed today for the final battle. Over here we have 2 units of levies, 1 armed bows out front. The 2 units of warriors with the banners holding down the middle. Unit of levies on the flank. And back here we got King Ector himself with the traitor Lucius. And then over here.
The forces of the Bowman Republic are led by 3 units of warriors, 1 armed with javelins, 2 armed with hand weapons, as well as a unit of warriors and a unit of levy on the left flank. Forming the rear guard is a unit of Hearthguard along with our heroes, the Supreme Magistrate Fabian and his counselor, the Senator Taves. Going over the special deployment rules for earlier, both factions have to first deploy their challenger between medium and long length of their edge of the board. After that, they must deploy their units back and forth, at least very short of a friendly unit that has already been placed.
Alright, so the Kingdom of Lawrence has taken the first turn. We've already gone ahead and maneuvered. Everyone's pretty much just moved up and that way a little bit. But now I'm going to Warlord activate these guys to take to the field. There we go, all set up right there. And then we'll take a fatigue, because that was their second activation. And the Warlord will move up behind him, also taking a fatigue. Actually, I'm going to move over here a little bit. Then I will activate these bowmen to move up. We will set the stage of the battle. Moving up to right there, taking a fatigue. Then I will activate these guys to move on forward. And they will move on up to there. Then lastly, I will activate this final unit of levies over here. And they move on up as well. Alright, and there we go. Everyone's moved up and kind of gotten in position. That'll be Kingdom of Lawrence, turn 1.
Alright, this is Bauman Republic turn 1. I've already gone and maneuvered for the sake of time. I've moved my warrior unit on the right flank further to the right, and I've moved my levy unit and my warrior unit and my warlord on the left flank further to the left. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is activate my orders, Long Winter, which makes it so until the start of my next turn, no unit may charge or shoot me unless they start within medium length away from me. The next thing I'm going to do is activate Frozen Wind. This allows me to place a long measuring stick on my table so that at least one edge is within medium of the table. Every unit with at least one model touched by this measuring stick takes a fatigue. So I'm going to measure that out to be from this edge of the table. So I'll place my long measuring stick from this medium length over here so that these two units take a fatigue. I'll place those down. There we go. Alright. The next thing I'm going to do is activate a unit of warriors and move my warriors up in the face of combat. And they'll move to about right there. And then I will use my hero activation on this unit to move them up as well to right alongside their friendly unit right there. And along with that, I will activate my hero to move with them to be about there, and activate my Hearthguard to move forward as well. Finally, I will use my Warlord activation on this unit to move them forward. So my warriors will go ahead and move up as well. And since they have already maneuvered, they will take a fatigue at that. My warlord will move up with them, also taking a fatigue. And I will activate a unit of levies to move my levies forward. I'm going to say right around there. Right there. And because they have also maneuvered, they will also take a fatigue. And that just about ends my turn. That's Bauman Republic turn 1.
Alright, Kingdom of Lawrence, top of turn 2. First off, we're going to play Truce. I can remove fatigue from each unit with more than 10 figures. So, I'm taking all these off. Next, I'm going to activate a unit with more than 10 models. And these guys are going to move on up. Moving up to right there. Next, I'm going to move my character model up to here. Next, I'm going to ward activate Ector, this unit of levies, both of them to rest. Pretty boring, but reestablishing our lines. That's Kingdom of Lawrence, turn 2.
Alright, this is Bauman Republic, turn 2. I think it's ready to start getting some combat on the board, so I think I'm going to be looking to go ahead and start engaging the enemy this turn. First thing I'm going to do, though, is Warlord activate my unit over here, my Warrior unit and my Warlord to both rest, taking off their fatigues. Getting this show on the road, I'm going to go ahead and Hero activate this unit of Warriors to move up. Right around there. So I'll go ahead and form that line. And I'll move him up with them. And along with that, I will activate a unit of warriors to move this unit of warriors up as well to right about there. And I will activate a unit of Hearthguard to move up and support my hero. There we are. Next thing, I will activate my unit of warriors once again. This is their second activation to charge into his unit of levies. And I will activate Blood Feud to reduce both of our armors by 1.
I'm going to increase my armor by 1. And then I'm going to play Closed Ranks. Your opponent must discard attack dice equal to half the number of figures in your unit. So that's 6 attack dice gone.
Oof, that's not great for me. So instead of rolling with the regular 8 attack dice, I will be rolling with 2 of them. I don't very much like that.
Hitting on 3s.
Both of them at least hit.
2. Saving neither. 2 down. He will get 4 attacks back, hitting on 3s because he lowered his armor. For 1 of them.
Did not save, so I do lose a warrior in that. I will pull my units back. Then I will activate a unit of warriors once again to charge this unit into his levies to hopefully do a better job.
So both units will have a fatigue.
And I will spend your fatigue to lower your armor.
And I will raise it back up.
Alright, so this time all 8 attacks are going out.
Hold on. I'm going to play Defender of the Kingdom. Gain one attack dice and 1 defense dice. If your unit contains at least 10 figures, gain 1 extra attack dice and 1 extra defense dice.
Okay. Alright. Roll 8 attacks looking for 3. For 4 of them. Could have been better.
We have 4 with 2 defense dice. Saving 2 of them. Meaning that 2 are dead. We will get 5 attacks back, 3 from the unit and 2 from the ability. For only 1 of them. Does not save.
Does not save, so that man is dead.
And we lose again.
And I will pull back my unit once again. Lastly, I will activate a unit of levies over here to move and shoot because they have javelins. And his enemy unit right here. And so that will be 6 attacks. For 2 of them.
2 on 4s. Saving neither of them.
2 more.
It's 2 dead.
So we've done some damage. Would have liked to see more on that unit over there, but we've done the best we can. That's Bauman Republic, turn 2.
Alright, Kingdom of Lawrence, top of turn 3. To start off with, we're going to activate this unit of levies to shoot into that unit of warriors right there. That'll be 4 shots, needing 4s for 1 of them.
Alright, that's one save coming from me. And it saves.
Then I'm going to ward activate this unit to charge into those warriors. So now the warriors are in. I'm going to use your fatigue to lower your armor. And then I'm going to play close ranks. If your unit has more figures than the enemy, gain 3 attack dice.
Oh boy.
So we're getting 3 more attack dice. So that's 15 attacks. Need 3s. Getting all but 2 for 12 of them.
Jeez. Alright. Rolling 12 to save. Needing 5s. Not particularly excited about this. So, let's see. Saved 6 of them.
Losing 7. That's the unit on the dot.
Alright, I still get my 7 attacks back. And
Need 4s. 3 of them. 3 saves. Saving 2 of them. That's 1 man down.
Nice.
That's a fair trade. We will take that. I take 1 fatigue. Next, I will activate this unit of levies. Charge into that. Levies have charged in. We're going to play Defenders of the Kingdom. Gain 1 attack dice and 1 defense dice. Gain 1 extra of both if you have 10 figures, which I do. So I will be getting 6 attacks, plus 2 more. Needing 4s. For 4 of them.
Alright. Really need some saves here. Not looking great for me.
2 saves.
2 saves, so 2 of them die. And that's 7 attacks back.
Needing 4s.
4
4 of them.
4 of them.
There'll be 4 with 2 defense dice. So getting 1 of them, then deflecting another one. For 2 wounds. The Bowmans will pull back to in front of their leader. And both of us will gain an additional fatigue. Lastly, we will play this unit over here. Will charge in to the levies. We will spend your fatigue to lower your armor. And then we will play overlapping shields and gain 2 defense dice. If your unit contains at least 10 figures, gain 2 attack dice. That's 8 attacks. Hitting on 2s. For 7 of them.
Alright, going 7 defense. For 3 of them. And I'll get my attacks back, so I'll be 4 attacks back. For 1 of them.
And we don't save it. That will be the combat. We will push them back. And they will both take a fatigue. And that will be the Kingdom of Lawrence, turn 3.
Bauman Republic, turn 3. Alright, not looking great on the board for me. I've lost a lot of troops, a lot of units. So we're going to try to deal some big hits this turn. First thing I'm going to do is activate my orders, which will be Wrath of the East. This means until the end of the turn, each time one of my units' armor increases or decreases during a melee, I gain 2 attack and 2 defense dice. Next thing I'm going to do is activate my unit of warriors with javelins over here to move up and shoot at this unit of levy right there. There'll be 4 shots looking for 4. For 2 of them.
2 saves for 1 of them. Knocks him down to 9.
I will then use my hero activation to move my hero, the counselor, back behind my unit of Hearthguard. And activate this unit with them to charge in to his unit of levies. I will spend your fatigue to raise my armor by 1.
I'm going to lower it.
I will gain 4 attack and 4 defense dice for that because every time my armor is changed, I gain 2 attack or defense dice because of my order, so there'll be a total of 4.
Alright, I'm going to raise my armor by 1.
I'll be rolling 9 dice looking for 5. For 3 of them.
3 looking for 5. For just 1. It's 2 gone. I got 4 of them looking for 4s. Oh boy. For 3 of them.
Alright, I'll be rolling my 4 defense with my 4 bonus defense dice.
Wow.
And that's 2 with the bonus, 1 without. Okay, so that means I take 1 loss on that exchange.
We lose the combat.
And I will push you back.
Alright. Ended up like that.
Okay, next thing I will do is use my Warlord activation and move my Warlord right about there. And activate this unit of warriors using my Warlord activation to charge into his unit of levies. And I will activate one of my melee abilities, Pagan, using a rare, which gives me 5 bonus attack or defense dice if I'm within short of my Warlord, which I am.
I'm going to... Oh, you want to use my fatigue?
And yeah, I'll use your fatigue to lower your armor.
Alright.
Okay, that will be 8 plus 5 bonus, which I'll use entirely for attack. Alright, that will be 8 plus 5 bonus, which I will use entirely for attack. And did you lower my armor?
No, I lowered my armor.
Okay.
Being 3s.
9 of them.
Nine saves. Saving 2 of them.
So that'll be 7 dead.
7 did. 4 attacks back. Needing 4s. For 1 of them.
And I
And he
save.
saves it. So that's 7 of these guys gone.
And I'll pull my unit back.
End up looking like that.
And I think that'll conclude Bauman Republic turn 3.
Alright, starting Kingdom of Lawrence, turn 4. First things first, we're going to Warlord activate this unit of bowmen to fire into the Hearthguard. That'll be 4 shots, hitting on 5s, for nothing. And he's going to move on over here. Then, I'm going to activate a unit with more than 10 figures, and they're charging into those warriors.
I'm going to spend your fatigue to raise my armor by 1.
Now we'll lower it back down.
I'm also going to activate Black Bears, which I get to discard attack or defense dice equal to my current armor to increase my armor by 1. So I'll discard all of my attack dice and gain 1 armor.
11, hitting on 5s. For 2 of them.
Alright. 2 of them trying to save. For both of them.
2 saves.
Tied combat. Because I have no attacks back.
Alright. And I move back. Ending up like that. Next, we're going to charge another unit, at least 10 figures, and they are going into them. And that will spend your fatigue to lower your armor. Okay, I'm going to activate closed ranks. I'm going to gain 3 attack dice. So I got 15 hitting on 3s. Oh, that's not good.
Jeez.
For 9 of them.
Alright. 9 trying to save. Not looking good for me.
7-3.
Saving 3 of them. So 6 die. Leaving only 2 remaining in that unit.
Still coming back with 8 attacks.
Alright. I'll be 8 attacks back. Looking for 4. For 5 of them.
Getting 5s to save. Getting 1. 4 go down.
Making that a tied combat.
We lost 6.
Making that my loss. So I will push back.
We will both take a fatigue. Alright, we're leaving some dice on the board, but that is the end of Kingdom of Lawrence, turn 4.
This is Bauman Republic, turn 4. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is activate the pack. This means that I resolve a shooting attack, and I may roll 2 extra attack dice for all of my units within medium of the targeted unit. So I will be attacking that unit with my javelins from here, and since they're within medium and have 5 or more units, I will gain 2 extra attack dice for a total of 6 shots. Hitting on 4s. 4 of them.
Oh no. We need 4 defenses here. I got 1.
So that's 3 down. The next thing I will do is use my Warlord activation to charge this unit into them. So they will go and attack like that. And I will activate Pagan once again with a rare, so I will gain 5 attack dice. Or defense dice.
I'm going to raise my armor by 1.
I'm going to lower it back down with your fatigue.
Alright.
So that'll be 2 for the warriors, plus my 5 bonus attack dice.
I'm going to play overlapping shields and gain 2 defense dice. For 1.
For one of them, not exactly what we wanted.
1 with 2 defense dice. Let me save it with the defense dice. That's right. 5 attacks coming back. For 3 of them.
Alright, 3 rolling to save,
They go.
and they are dead. And with my Warlord activation, I will then charge Fabian himself into them.
No.
For 8 attacks, I will lower your armor with your fatigue. That is 8 looking for 3. For all but one of them.
Gotta save. 7 looking for 5s. Getting 2 of them. Killing them to a man.
That is that unit gone.
I will still get my 5 attacks back. Hitting on 5s. For 3 of them.
Oh boy. Need some decent saves here. For 2 of them, so I will take 1 fatigue. And then 1 for the combat.
2 fatigues total.
Alright, moving on to the right side of the board. I will activate my unit of warriors over here to shoot into his unit of warriors. And that will be 4 attacks straight up. for 2 of them.
2 saves for 1 of them.
I will then activate that unit of warriors again to charge into the same unit. And they will all push, and I will use your fatigue to lower your armor by 1.
And you will gain a fatigue from that second activation, and I will use it to increase my armor back up.
Okay. So that will be 8 attacks. Looking for 4s. 4, 3 of them.
Need to save for 1 of them.
2 more down, that's a command point lost.
And then we get my 3 attacks back. 3's looking for 3's. For 3 of them.
Alright, and I will try to save. Save
2 of them.
2 of them. 1 down. And I will push your unit back.
Oh no. Ending up like this.
Lastly, I will go ahead and activate a final unit of warriors to charge into this unit of warriors right here. And I will activate White Wolves, which reduces my armor by 1, but I gain both attack and defense dice equal to my new armor. So I will gain 3 attack and 3 defense dice. I will then lower your armor by 1.
Yeah. And I will raise it back up.
Alright, so I will be getting 4 base attacks with 3 bonus attack dice. Looking for 3s for all but 1 of them.
5 saves. Saving 3.
And that will be enough to take that command point.
They have 2 attacks back on 3's. For 1 of them.
And I'll roll 1 plus my 3 bonus defense dice. And it saves.
Alright.
And so, since I won combat, I will push your unit back.
Ended up like that.
And that is Bauman Republic, turn 4.
Alright, Kingdom of Lawrence, turn 5. We know what we're doing. We're going to warlord activate this unit to fire into this warrior unit. We get 3 shots. Hitting on 3's. For 3 of them.
That's 3 looking to save on 5s for 2 of them.
1 down. The rest of that warlord activation, we're going in. We're attacking those warriors. We're going to lower your fatigue. We're going to lower your armor by 1. It attacks, hitting on 3's. For 5.
Alright, 5 looking to save on 5s. 4 of them. Alright, 1 of them goes down.
But that's the point. 4 attacks coming back.
4 of them looking for 5s. For 1 of them.
5 up. Nope. We'll take an extra fatigue.
Alright.
Now we'll push them back. No.
Let me try combat technically.
No. So he's going to fall back. And we'll take a fatigue. Next, we're activating the big unit to charge into the Hearthguard.
Alright, I'm going to spend your fatigue to raise my armor by 1.
Okay.
So you'll be hitting on 6s.
I'm going to play Crash of Shields. Your opponent must discard attack dice equal to half the number of figures in your unit. So it'll be 5 of them.
So I'll only have 3 attack dice.
11 needing 6s for just 1.
Alright. 1 looking to save. He does.
Save.
Alright, and that's 3 attacks back.
For nothing.
Nothing. Alright, nothing happens.
Tie combat, we will fall back. Ended up just like that. And there we go, it's Kingdom of Lawrence, turn 5.
Alright, Bauman Republic turn 5. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to just end it this turn here by going after his warlord. But in case this ends up going to massacre points, I will go ahead and try to knock out 1 more unit over here. So first thing I'm going to do is activate this unit of Levy to shoot into his unit right there. For 4 attacks. So that'll be 4 attacks looking for 4s. For one of them.
Saving it on a 5.
Alright, after that I'll activate Fabian to go ahead and clean up what the levies couldn't. Hopefully he doesn't get defeated here, because that would be quite embarrassing. Yeah, I'll use your fatigue to raise my armor. So that will be 8 attacks, looking for 4s. Please just get 2 of them. 3 hits.
All 1s.
Alright,
They're
they're
gone.
eliminated, but they do get to attack back twice.
Just once.
Just once.
But we got it.
Alright,
Nope, you raised your armor. Never mind. Not getting it.
Alright,
They're just gone. And Mr. Fabian is exhausted.
yes. The next thing I will do is activate unit of warriors. To activate these warriors with javelins to move up here and shoot. At his warlord right there. So that will be
3 shots.
3 shots. Hopefully taking a wound. We just need 1 wound here, really.
Getting 2 of them.
Getting 2 shots in. See if I can land one of these.
Kill them right here. We save them both with double 6s.
That's not great. Alright, we'll continue our strategy of going for broke. And go ahead and charge in this unit of warriors into his warlord.
We gotta raise my armor by 1.
I will go ahead and activate Blood Feud to reduce both of our armors by 1. Okay. And I have 1 attack, bonus attack dice I laid out beforehand, so we'll be using that.
Looking for 5s. For 1. And he will take a fatigue. We have 8 attacks coming back. 8 attacks coming back. Needing 3s. 4, 5 of them. 6 of them. I can count.
Six more going out.
Wow.
Save 3 of them. So they're dead.
3 dead. That's the unit. But he is exhausted.
And that will be Bauman Republic turn 5.
Alright, it's after turn 5, so we roll again. On a 3 or lower, the battle is over. That's a 3.
Alright, that's the end of the game, and we will go ahead and calculate massacre points and get back to you to see who has won. Both of our challengers have been left alive, so the game will come down to who has killed more of the enemy units.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The war for Swary is over, and we have our victor. The Kingdom of Lawrence squeaks out a victory today and defends their town with 17 massacre points to 15. They got 13 points for killing warriors, 3 points for entirely eliminating 3 units of warriors, and 1 point for killing some levies. The Bauman Republic got 7 points for killing warriors, 6 points for levies, 1 point for eliminating an entire warrior unit, and 1 point for eliminating an entire levy unit. That concludes our campaign. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope to see you next time on our next campaign.